Dubai is known to make the impossible possible, and it keeps reinventing luxury. Every now and again, there's that one project that changes what people think is possible and an investment opportunity which can't be passed up. For 2024 and 2025, that project is Damac Island. Phase 2 launching in just a few days. Phase 2 will be a continuation of the tropical resort-style community that feels more like you're living in the Maldives than in Dubai. And in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know. The concept, location, Phase 1, Phase 2 launch details, pricing, payment plans, and why this could be one of the most strategic investment opportunities right now. We don't have many details on Phase 2, which is why I will walk you through the entire Phase 1 community where we have all the details, and then we'll go transition into what Phase 2 can offer us. Let's start with the vision of Damac Islands. It's not just another Dubai development. It's built around the idea of tropical island living. It's made up of a mix of townhouses and villas, all centered around resort-style living. That means you'll have a lot of beaches, you'll have a lot of water parks, you'll have a lot of water in general, so that you can enjoy that kind of lifestyle. Now the master plan we have in front of us, this is the model of Damac Islands Phase 1, and as you can see, there's a lot of townhouses, and you can see some water elements. You can see the beach. You can see that this is going to be sandy, so when you exit your townhouse or villa, you'll be able to enter the beach and onto the water. And the way they've done it is they've named the different phases. So you can see there's some division lines here and there in this community. They've phased out the entire community, and they've named them after different tropical destinations like Maldives, Bora Bora, Bali, Hawaii, Fiji, and Seychelles. So the entire master plan is designed to feel like you're living inside a private resort. You have waterfall lagoons, floating decks, kayaking, jungle-themed rivers, as you can see, and wellness zones instead of your standard community parks. So that's why it stands out as a community in Dubai at the moment. It's lifestyle-driven first and real estate second. Similar communities haven't been made yet. The first one they're delivering very soon is called Damac Lagoons. So Damac Lagoons, pretty similar in terms of what they're trying to achieve in the master plan community. And I've just driven down into Damac Lagoons, through Damac Lagoons to this sales center which we're in right now. And I can say that it's going to be next level. And the levels of appreciation people have earned on their investment in Damac Lagoons is something new investors can aspire to with Damac Islands. So that's kind of where we're coming from. And the thing is that we really have to look at these themed communities as the next investment, because communities are boring, everyone needs houses, but there has to be an extra it factor, which these guys have clearly delivered. Location-wise, if we talk about where Damac Islands is located and Phase 2 being right behind it, so location is not that different. It's in Dubai Land. Dubai Land is a large area in the southern part of Dubai, and if you talk about the main arteries or roads that connect to it, you're looking at Emirates Road, one of the 4 major highways that cut across Dubai, and Al Qudra Road. Al Qudra Road goes into the southern parts of Dubai, where they are looking at conserving a lot of the land and making sure that make it more green. They're planting a lot of trees. So 5-10 minutes drive down Al Qudra Road and you start seeing more plantations, more greenery, more wildlife as well. So that's that kind of area, and the government is very clear on conserving majority of Dubai anyways. If you look at the distance between Damac Islands to different locations, I'll give you a little breakdown of that. If you talk about the new airport, which is Al Maktoum, you're only 20 to 23 minutes away from Damac Islands to the new airport. The DXB airport, which is currently operational, you're about 30 minutes away. Downtown and Expo is not that far away because you have these major highways connecting you to them. So you're about 20 to 22 minutes away, and 18 minutes to Dubai Investment Park, which has a lot of work population in warehouses, offices, and then you have Damac Hill, Sports City, 15 minutes to those locations. So you're not isolated at all, and you're connected to both business and leisure zones, but still in a self-contained world that feels like it's another world. So this is what it means to live in Damac Islands, and phase 2 being right behind it, so the distances aren't that different, and the time zones as well. All right, guys, we're back at the master model of phase 1 of Damac Islands. I wanted to break it down a little bit more on what was available there and the price ranges so that you understand what's coming up in phase 2 as well. So in phase 1, we had 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom townhouses, 6-bedroom, 7-bedroom villas, and the 4 bedrooms started at a very good price of 2.25 million dirhams, which is roughly less than $700,000, right? At the time, it was seen as an amazing price. It still is today, obviously, and the price per square foot was around 1,000 per square foot. And if you look at any other communities that are launching in Dubai today, you won't get anything less than 1,300 per square foot. So you have that 30% discount basically from the entire market. Then if you look at the 5 bedrooms, they launched at more than 3 million dirhams. The 6-bed villas above 6.3, and there was a large variety of these 6 bedrooms, so you didn't really there's a wide range, so 6.3 to about 13 million. And then you had the 7-bed villas, which went for more than 18 million. And those were the ones, the premier mansions on the water. So the layouts of all these townhouses and villas were modern style. They're not in the Arabic or cultural style, very modern, contemporary, clean, straight lines, which is what you can see in the model as well. And G+1 or G+2, depending on what type it was. Also, some of the mansions, villas will get private pools and landscape gardens. The good thing I think about the townhouses, which is not that common in Dubai when you look at other master plan communities or developers, they provide a guest bedroom on the ground floor, which is very good for when you have guests over or your parents come over. It gives you that extra flexibility because you want to keep it separate from the top living area where you will stay with your family. So that's pretty much a breakdown of the units. Let's look at the master plan again and look at all the amenities. So if you look closely at the places over here, you can see that there's a water park, there's an aqua dome as well, and then you had lagoon pools and waterfall lagoons, floating decks and kayak zones. You had a zip line. You have a zip line here somewhere too. I don't think you can see it that well in the master plan, but you have a zip line as well, which is very new. You have an outdoor cinema. You can see over there. You have boats, kayaking, wildlife, tortoise parks, fitness parks, yoga decks, mini golf. List goes on and on. So you can see that they've put a lot of thought into this and made sure that they provide the amenities that a resort would have, right? And this is somewhere you will live. So it's great for the kids, great for the family to go out on the weekend and enjoy the facilities that this community provides. So what phase 1 did for Damac is that it built the brand of resort style living. Now phase 2 will be a much easier sell. And it positioned Damac Islands as an alternative to, let's say, actual seaside resorts or communities like Palm Jebel Ali, Talal Al Gaf, which is more inland. And because of this, we can see that phase 1 has already witnessed, like, let's say, very good returns. If somebody has bought 2.25 million dirham townhouse in phase 1, they can already pretty much resell it if they wanted to, because phase 2 is launching again at a higher price, of course, which is going to happen anyways. So once phase 2 launches, you'll have a lot of buyers that were for phase 2. Now they may want phase 1 as well, extra premium, which is fine. Now let's talk about phase 2, the extension of the brand that is Damac Islands. So we have new tropical destinations which will be making up the phases of phase 2. You'll have places like Antigua, Mauritius, Maui, Barbados, Tahiti, Cuba, Bermuda, and Bahamas. So if you like any of these places, you know you want to have a call with us, and so that we can give you a proper walkthrough of what the community will look like. So phase 2 at the moment focuses mainly on 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses. 4 beds will be starting at 2186 square feet, and the price point which Damac is giving us is 2.75 million dirhams. Then you have 5 bedrooms, so you have middle units, and then you have the units at the end, because townhouses come in clusters. So you'll have 5 to 6, let's say, townhouses in a cluster. You'll have the middle units, and then you'll have the units on the end with the bigger plot areas. 5 beds, middle units will be around 2830 square feet, and the starting price will be exactly $1 million US, or 3.67 million dirhams. And the end units for 5 beds will be around 3158 square feet. That's the average built-up size, built-up area, and they'll start from 3.84 million. So you can see the price points are still affordable in terms of what they are, and if you compare them to any other communities coming up. Yesterday we did a video about Grand Polo, and Grand Polo is launching 3-bedroom townhouses for more than 4 million. So that's kind of the difference between both these in terms of price point. So the payment plan is pretty simple. You'll have 75% of this price paid over the next 4 years, because it's handing over in December 2029. So 75% over the next 4 years, and then 25% when you get your completed unit. So that's kind of breaking down what's available, what the prices are, what the sizes are, and the payment plan that is being offered by the developer. So at the end of the day, if you're looking at something that's unique, that's branded, that's made it to another level of themed living instead of just living in a normal house in a normal community with parks and stuff, this is something that's unique, and this is something you should consider as part of your portfolio, because you will see some kind of a growth. Of course, we saw it in phase 1, now we're seeing it in phase 2. There's a lot of demand. There's a lot of hype around this community. It's launching in a few days. Still may have a chance. If you're interested, get on a call with our team. Now let's break down the numbers properly. Phase 2's price per square foot is still affordable. You're looking at 1,200 to 1,400 per square foot, depending on size, price, location in the community. It's still below Dubai's 2024 average for villas or townhouses, which sits at around 1,550 per square foot. So you're getting that extra buffer for the appreciation, because today, if you want to buy into a new community, you'll be paying 1,500 plus per square foot, because construction costs have gone up, land costs have gone up, everything has gone up and pushed up that price. And also, on the other hand, you have a lot of people moving in, a lot of families moving in. There is a lot of demand for these kind of townhouses. So at the moment, we're looking at a price hike, and we're getting a discount on that price. If you talk about other resort-style living, let's say Palm Jumeirah, you are looking at 3,500 dirhams plus, and it goes up to even 15,000 per square foot in some cases. So you're buying waterfront living at nearly 1/3 the price of the bottom of Palm Jumeirah, and with a similar lifestyle appeal. So you're getting what you would get there, but inland and a little bit further away from the city. Plus, with Damac Lagoons appreciating nearly 60% from the time it launched, you're looking at a very healthy appreciation on other Damac projects. So here you're looking at something which could be similar, but I would say I would be conservative and put it at 10% a year. Damac Hills 1, another community that Damac launched, has appreciated 16 to 20% as well in some cases, but this is the average. So for investors, this combination of flexible payment plan, delivery in 4 years, so you have 4 years flexibility on payments, and also the proven demand for resort style living will give you, will make you think twice now when you look at other communities. So yeah, this is what we're positioning Damac Islands as. It's a unique proposition for you as an investor, and I think you should have a look at it. Maybe this is too far away from the city centers. See, Dubai is expanding at a tremendous rate, and the government is really pushing the infrastructure to its limit. At the moment, we have a growing population, we have roads being constructed every single day, and the RTA, which is the Road Transport Authority, has awarded contracts worth 60 billion to companies to build the future of Dubai. So we are assured that infrastructure is not a worry anymore. It's more about facilities, amenities, hospitals, schools. So to let you know, Damac Islands is going to be near schools like GEMS, Winchester, Southview, roughly 10-15 minutes away. You'll be able to shop in the mall in this community, most likely in phase 1, kept the land available for this. You'll have a community center, of course, in phase 2, but a bigger mall will most likely be in phase 1. You'll have proximity to hospitals. At the moment, we don't know if there is provision for a hospital in Damac Islands, but you're very close to Health Hub or Dubai London Clinic, which are about 15 minutes away. So if you talk about every other element of the community, it's a bonus on top. And I would say it's just not like another phase of Damac Islands. It's a new chapter of what resort-style living can offer you. Whether it's you or it's your family, you will enjoy living here. That is the point of this. Some people may not like the resort-style living. Some people may do. But for the people who do, I think it's a large population, because that's why they're moving to Dubai. This is a perfect place for you to get something which is affordable compared to anywhere else in the world and anywhere else in Dubai. So have a crack at it. Reach out to us on our email below the video, and one of us will get in touch with you and give you the proper guidance and walkthrough on this community, show you the numbers. Thank you.